Just because Daniel Craig played James Bond doesn't make him an expert, even when it comes to trivia about his own tenure as 007. Craig recently learned this the hard way while joining his queer co-star Drew Starkey for a variety interview testing how well the actors know one another. Funnily enough, the questions that gave Craig pause was about his own life. When the duo were asked how many James Bond films Craig has starred in. "Are you asking me that?" Craig asked in response. "Do I have to write the answer? I'm going to get it wrong." He then deferred to Starkey, who already had an answer prepared on his whiteboard. "Too many." "Exactly," Craig agreed, as both men broke into laughter. "I don't know either. I'd have to count them. 1, 2, 3, 5? 5. After thinking his way through it, Craig nailed the answer. He indeed headlined 5 movies in the James Bond franchise: Casino Royale, 2006, Quantum of Solace, 2008, Skyfall, 2012, Spectre, 2015, and No Time to Die, 2021. Craig was next confronted by an even more complicated question about 007. The interviewer asked, "If you were to pass the James Bond torch, who would you love to see play him?" With a laugh and a shake of his head, Craig replied, "I don't care." He ultimately declined to answer, opting to doodle on his whiteboard rather than write down a name. Since Craig's 2021 departure from the franchise, several names have been floated as potential Bond replacements. Among them are Idris Elba, Tom Hardy, Henry Cavill, Regine Page, Richard Madden, James Norton, Snowfall's Damson Idris, Cillian Murphy, and most recently, Aaron Taylor-Johnson. The final decision ultimately falls upon Bond franchise producers and real-life half-siblings, Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson. In 2022, Broccoli told EW that the pair would start considering casting in 2023, and as such, no one should be waiting by the phone yet. She added, "We haven't begun the hunt. We're going to be sort of sitting down and trying to figure out where the Bond series is going to go, and we need to do that first to get a sense of that before we start casting for the role. So we'll start thinking about that sometime next year." Though it's now 2024, Broccoli and Wilson have been tight-lipped about how far along they are in the process.